Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Carnival LR Trunks video. This time we're in against Red Zone BROLY, which should actually work out fairly well for him. Now the reason why I say that is because against BROLY you kind of have a decent amount of time, not much more, but a decent amount of time to stack once things get going. Also completely filled the team out with units that can easily additional super along with the potential system and just naturally have, additionals built in. So eventually when we do get Trunks' standby, we can make sure his finish skill is doing as much damage as possible because of that extra 50% every time someone attacks. So we've got God Goku in, we've got the tech gods in there, of course, have dupes and a built-in additional as long as we're getting enough ki. If we can get the VB transformation, which I was like, do you know what, I haven't actually used this unit that much because of course I don't have them. But if we can get the VB transformation, he can additional super a plethora of times. Trunks himself, Vegeta and Trunks as well, but they're probably like lower on the list just because I do have them at 55%. But I was like, why not? Why not? And then of course we've got units like Birdku and Tech Godku here just to do their good stuff, which is pretty much just tank. And at this rate, we're not even going to get to see Trunks on this first phase. Again, I really don't know why Dokkan didn't keep the whole, from the anniversary, like, up the attempts to 5 attempts a day rather than just 3, or... My thing right now is, for the older Red Zone stages, just get rid of the cap, get rid of the limit, just making them unlimited, keep the cap on the new ones. But yeah, we're not going to see Trunks against BROLY. I mean, this phase of BROLY doesn't hit that hard, so as long as Trunks is getting his additionals, he's getting his damage reduction, and of course building up that ki and that extra 50% defense from every attack performed, he would have been fine there. I think even on a super, if he managed to get all the damage reduction, maybe the type of fightage maybe would have made him take a chunk, like a little bit of a chunk, but nothing to worry about kind of thing. And he's not even going to be super attacked on this phase. We'll get some health back with a Fizz Keys Fizz though, and some health back with a Tech Keys Fizz as well. This is a pretty good rotation. I mean, not good in terms of trying to show Trunks off. Damage-wise, he should pop off fairly well, especially if all the additionals do pop. Which he's of course got the entrance animation 70%, he's got a 50 for being in slot 2, and from the 5 additional and skill orbs, we've got the hidden potential system as well. Alright, you do that. You super attack Vegeta and Trunks. Kind of a waste, but you can do that. Yeah, 60k. Nice 9.1 milli. This is going to be his first stack. Again, if he appeared on the first... Actually, no, he would have appeared, but if we didn't completely annihilate BROLY in the first turn, we at least would have got an extra stack in. And, of course, we would have got the ki and 50% defense built up a little bit quicker. But at least we get to keep his 70% chance of an additional for a little bit longer, just because he did appear a little bit later. So there is that. There is that. So you got to take the small. You got to take small dubs when you're getting else. You got to take the small dubs. So the way I'm probably going to do this is probably going to be like this. It ends up working out a lot better. Just because the two gods need to stack a lot more than, of course, Fizz Godku does, because of course he does have the guard in his back pocket if we can get him the keys Fizz. But yeah, as I've already said in like the last 2 videos, but more so in the last Red Zone video I did, which is against what? Cell Max. Yes, Cell Max. Actually, I might have said it in both. Actually, no, the last video was a Mega, but I'm very 50-50 with this unit. Like, he's fun to use, damage output's great, he can tank fairly well. Just at 55%, it's very hit or miss. Once again, Trunks is chilling. Trunks is chilling. The only thing that is a massive risk right now is Trunks has 315k defense. If BROLY decides to AoE, which there's only a chance he AoEs in slot 1 or slot 3, if he does it in slot 1, Trunks will take a bag of damage because he hasn't super attacked yet. He hasn't stacked. None of his additionals have procced, which means he doesn't get any extra 30% attack and defense. And of course, more importantly, he doesn't get any of his 10% damage reduction. So just because that is a risk, I am going to Whis. But after seeing what happened against Omega, if we left Trunks to just kind of fend for himself, no item, he would most likely die. Number 1, type disadvantage. just completely against him, and he doesn't have enough defense before supering to handle a Broly super. So it doesn't look like we're actually going to be supered first, but I mean, at least the item does help us kind of maintain a bit of HP if he does decide to AoE. But at least Trunks will be prepped for the super attack. Another 9.3. Can we get them as well? Just okay, maybe not. Maybe the second one can be another. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's great. That's great. That is great. That's if Broly actually decides to super us. But we're prepared. We're prepared. We're prepared if he does. We're prepared. So Trunks only has 20% of his damage reduction. And 2 30% defense raises, one of them being for the turn, one of them being the permanent stack. Yo, what are you saying, my guy? So he is being supered. We do have a Whis active ready for this. So what's he gonna take with a Whis active? Double digits. Do you know what? Fair enough. To be fair, with 20% damage reduction with 40, he does have 60% damage reduction in total with about just under 400k defense. Actually, no, with probably 400k defense with that second 30% raise for the turn. So, do you know what? That was decent. To me, that was actually really good. We still have the Whis active as well, which is quite nice. I'm actually going to let them stack up in slot 1. So, at least if Broly does decide to be an absolute menace and super attack us again, at least they would have got to stack up a bit more first. And the Whis, of course, is still active on top of that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, Trunks is doing all right. Trunks is doing all right. Again, I'm still 50-50 with the whole 55%, but he's holding his own. He's holding his own. That's all I kind of really care about, is that he can hold his own. It's the standby I want to see. I've made sure to top up on all the units that can additional super, so we can see the damage come out. Right, this is actually not a bad rotation for him, to be fair. Alright, let's pop this. And we can shimmy him into slot 1, because now, of course, he has his guard for, as long as he's in slot 1, he has the 50% damage reduction for 1 turn. This is where Trunks just kind of becomes untouchable, which, big fan. Big fan. As I said before, I absolutely love the standby compared to the rest of his kit. So we're going to get him, obviously, more than 5 key spheres, which is great, which means he does get his guaranteed additional. How much defense does he have here? 258. It's not bad, but again, he's pretty much untouchable here, which is great. And of course, we can also get God Goku, all the key spheres he needs as well to get his guard. So I was going to say, Broly, if you want to super attack us, that's great. That is great. You do that. Watch it be niche. 66. All right, it's not niche, but I'll take it. I'll take it. He doesn't have the most defense, so I'll take it. Of course, we've got guaranteed additional as well, which is great, which means we at least got some extra defense for the turn on top of that. So if Broly wants to go again for round 2, here for it. Here for it. He's not doing too bad. He's not doing too bad with additional supers this time, I can't lie. Which obviously helps him with his eventual finish skill, which is attack plus 50% every time someone supers. These two, unfortunately, not so much, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, of course, Godku, which is, this is probably one of the whole reasons why I brought him. I mean, he is a very good unit, but the whole reason why I brought him is just the fact that I know I can double stack, which means I know I can at least double super them while we've got Trunks' standby active. Boom, there's another one. Love that, love that. So we've attacked, what, like... I mean, we'll find out next time, but I think it's around about 10. We've attacked him near 10 times. Between 6 and 10 times we've attacked Broly this turn. So we're off to a pretty decent start in building that up. I was actually right, it is actually 10. Wow. Alright, let's pop this, let's get them out. We still can't get VB out, which is a massive shame. A massive shame. I did actually bring them so we could get VB out, but, you know, it's not meant to be. So, just because I don't want to die. Obviously, Trunks is completely fine. Make sure we get the additional super with these two. Hopefully, the potential system kicks in and we can see them triple, which is only going to help Trunks do even more damage. That Goku and Vegeta is also rainbowed, so I'm hoping they additional super as well. So Trunks can do even more damage on top of that. Alright, that's cool, you do that. But so far, I won't lie. Trunks is proving me wrong. He's proving me wrong. I mean, I already said I love the active part, or no, the standby part of his kit. Love that a lot. But just at 55%, he can be a little bit shaky. But he's holding his own, I won't lie to him. He's making me a believer. He's making me a believer. Okay, this is good. Hopefully the Goku and Vegeta can follow suit with the damage. Not damage, the attacks. Kind of wanted VB out by this point because all of his additional supers would have helped, but it's fine. So we should be on track for Trunks doing a ton of damage, which is exactly what we wanted. Yep, okay, you keep going. You keep going with the additionals. You keep going. Love that. And then Trunks can be the janitor and just clear up. Right, let me actually make sure these are on so we can pop these. Right, let's pop it. He should be doing a bag of damage. We've got a charge count of 18 and Broly's almost dead, so we're going to pop this right now. This should do a ton. This should do a ton.
I won't let you win! I'll never let you destroy our will to live!
Do you know what? 9.2, no crit, 55%. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It would have been nice if he crit, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Well, a decent little run from him, I won't lie. Of course, the difficulty is only going to ramp up every time we take him into each harder stage, but he's doing decent. He's doing decent. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.